Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Cup English.
Hi, guys. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, thank you for listening. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a regular listener, thank you so much for supporting our channel.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow Daily Cup English so you don't miss our daily podcast episodes.
That's right, we post new episodes every single day to help you improve your English with real-life conversations.
And today's topic is very special. We're going to talk about designing the life you truly want.
Ooh, that sounds deep.
It is a little deep, but don't worry. We'll talk about it in a simple and practical way.
Yeah, no complicated words, just real talk, like two friends having coffee.
Exactly. So, Liam, when you hear the phrase designing your life, what do you think about?
Good question. For me, it means not living on auto mode.
Auto mode?
Yeah, when you just wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, sleep, and repeat. Every day feels the same.
Oh, yes, like you're just following a routine, but you're not really thinking about what you truly want.
Exactly. It's like your life is happening to you, but you're not choosing it.
I like that. Your life is happening to you. That's very true for many people.
So for me, designing your life means making choices on purpose.
I agree. For me, it means asking yourself, what kind of life do I really want? Not what my parents want, not what society says is successful, but what I want.
That's powerful, because sometimes we don't even ask that question.
Yes, we just follow the path that everyone else follows.
Go to school, get a degree, find a stable job, get married, buy a house.
Have kids, work for 30 or 40 years, then retire.
And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way.
Of course not. If that's truly what you want, that's great.
The problem is when you're living that life, but deep inside you feel unhappy or empty.
Or confused, like something is missing.
Yeah, and you don't know why.
So designing your life means stopping and thinking, wait, is this really the life I want?
I remember a few years ago, I was working at a company that paid well.
Oh, really? You never told me that.
Yeah, it was a marketing job. Good salary, nice office, friendly coworkers.
Sounds perfect.
On paper, yes, but I felt bored. Every day felt heavy.
That's a strong word, heavy.
Yeah, like I was carrying something on my shoulders.
Did you know what was wrong?
Not at first. I just thought, maybe I'm tired, or maybe I need a vacation.
That's what most people think.
But even after a vacation, I still felt the same.
So what did you do?
One night, I asked myself, if money wasn't a problem, what would I do?
That's a scary question.
It is, because you have to be honest.
What was your answer?
I wanted to teach. I wanted to speak, share ideas, help people grow.
Wow, that's very different from marketing.
Totally different. And that was the first time I realized I wasn't designing my life. I was just following a safe path.
I think many people do that. They choose safety instead of meaning.
Yes, safety feels comfortable.
But sometimes comfort can make you stuck.
Exactly.
For me, designing my life started when I realized I didn't have to do what everyone expected.
What do you mean?
Well, in my family, everyone works in healthcare.
Oh, right. Your mom is a nurse, right?
Yes, and my sister is a doctor.
Wow, that's impressive.
It is. And for a long time, I thought I had to become a nurse too.
Did you want to?
Not really. I respect the job, but it wasn't my dream.
What was your dream?
I always loved communication. Talking, writing, connecting with people.
So more like media or education?
Exactly. But I was afraid to say it.
Because your family expected something else?
Yes, I didn't want to disappoint them.
That's tough.
It was. For years, I felt confused. I studied things I wasn't excited about.
That must have been stressful.
Very. One day, I just sat in my room and asked myself, if I continued this way for 10 years, will I be happy?
And?
The answer was no.
That's a big moment.
Yes, that was the moment I decided to design my life, not copy someone else's life.
I love that. Not copy someone else's life.
Because we are all different. Different personalities, different dreams.
So designing your life doesn't mean quitting everything tomorrow.
No, not at all.
It just means becoming aware.
Yes, awareness is the first step.
Knowing that you have a choice.
And understanding that it's okay if your dream looks different from other people's dreams.
That's such an important point.
So, if you're listening right now, maybe ask yourself, am I living by choice or by habit?
Wow, that's a strong question.
It is, but sometimes strong questions can change your life.
So today, we're going to talk more about how to design the life you truly want.
We'll share our experiences, our mistakes, and what we've learned.
And hopefully, this conversation will help you think about your own life.
Remember, you don't have to change everything today.
But you can start thinking today.
Exactly.
All right, let's continue and go deeper into this topic. So, Chloe, let's talk about something a little uncomfortable.
Oh no, I'm ready. What is it?
The pressure from society.
Ah, yes, that's a big one.
I feel like many people don't design their life because they're too busy trying to meet other people's expectations.
I agree. Sometimes it's not even direct pressure. No one says you must do this, but you still feel it.
Exactly, it's like an invisible rule book.
Yes, like there's a timeline. By 25, you should have a stable job. By 30, maybe you should be married. By 35, you should own a house.
And if you don't follow that timeline, you start to feel behind.
Or you feel like something is wrong with you.
That's the dangerous part.
Do you think it's wrong to follow society's expectations?
Not always. Sometimes society gives good advice. For example, getting an education is usually helpful.
True, and having a stable income is important.
Right. The problem is when you follow the path without thinking.
Without asking, is this right for me?
Exactly. I remember when my cousin decided not to go to college.
Really? What did she do?
She wanted to start her own bakery.
That's cool.
I thought so too, but many family members were shocked.
Let me guess. They said it was risky?
Yes. They said, what if you fail? What if you don't make money? You need a degree first.
That's a common reaction.
She was very stressed. She almost gave up her dream.
Did she continue?
Yes, she worked part-time, saved money, and slowly started her bakery business.
That's brave.
Now, 3 years later, her bakery is doing well. She works long hours, but she loves it.
That's a great example of following yourself instead of just following society.
But it's not easy. When everyone around you thinks differently, you start to doubt yourself.
Oh yes, doubt is powerful. Have you ever chosen something that other people didn't understand?
Definitely. When I left my marketing job, some of my friends thought I was crazy.
What did they say?
They said, why would you leave a good salary? Teaching doesn't pay as much.
That must have made you think twice.
Of course, I'm human. I started to question my decision.
So how did you decide?
I asked myself a simple question. Do I want money more than meaning?
That's a hard question.
It is. And to be honest, I still care about money. We all need money.
Yes, we can't ignore reality.
But I realized that if I stayed in that job, I would feel empty for many years.
So you chose long-term happiness over short-term comfort.
I tried to.
I think many people are afraid to disappoint their parents.
That's true, especially in close families.
Sometimes parents want safety for their children. They think a stable job means a safe life.
And they're not wrong. They just want to protect us.
Yes, so the situation is not black and white.
Exactly. It's not society is bad and following yourself is good.
It's about balance.
Yes, maybe you can listen to advice, but still make your own decision.
I like that. Listen, but don't copy.
Good sentence.
Thank you.
Another problem is comparison.
Oh yes, social media makes it worse.
You see your old classmates traveling, getting promotions, buying houses,
Getting engaged, having babies.
and you look at your life and think, am I slow? Am I failing?
But you don't see the full picture.
Exactly. You see the highlights, not the struggles.
Designing your life means you stop comparing your timeline to someone else's timeline.
That's powerful.
Because maybe your dream is different. Maybe you want to travel more before settling down.
Or maybe you want a simple life in a small town instead of a big city career.
And that's okay.
I think the key question is, am I doing this because I truly want it or because I'm afraid of what people will say?
Wow, that question can change everything.
It can.
I once accepted a job offer just because it sounded impressive.
Really?
Yes, the company name was famous. When I told people, they said, "Wow, that's amazing."
That feels good.
It did, at first. but after a few months, I realized I didn't enjoy the work at all.
So you were happy about the image, not the reality.
Exactly. I liked the idea of the job more than the job itself.
That's such an honest thing to say.
It took me time to admit it. I was more focused on how my life looked from the outside.
Instead of how it felt on the inside.
Yes,
So designing your life means caring more about how it feels than how it looks.
I love that. That should be a quote.
Maybe it will be.
So, if you're listening right now, maybe think about one decision in your life
Big or small.
and ask yourself, did I choose this for me or for other people?
There's no judgment, just awareness.
Because once you are aware, you can start to change.
And that's the first step to designing the life you truly want. So now we come to a very important question. How do you actually know what you truly want?
That's the hard part.
Yeah, it sounds simple. Just follow your dream. But what if you don't know your dream?
Exactly. I think many people feel lost because they don't know what they really want.
I've been there.
Me too. For a long time, when someone asked me, "What's your dream?" I didn't know how to answer.
Same. I used to say something general like, I just want to be successful.
But what does successful even mean?
Good question. Money? Fame? Freedom? Happiness?
It's different for everyone.
So, Chloe, how did you start to understand what you truly wanted?
Honestly, I started by asking myself very simple questions.
Like what?
For example, when do I feel most alive?
Oh, I like that.
Not when do I look successful, but when do I feel excited?
That's a big difference.
For me, I noticed I felt happy when I was talking to people, sharing ideas, helping someone understand something.
So, communication again.
Yes, it was always there. I just didn't pay attention before.
That's interesting. Sometimes the answer is already in our daily life.
Exactly. We just ignore it.
For me, writing helped a lot.
Writing?
Yeah, one day I took a notebook and wrote down everything I enjoyed doing.
Everything?
Yes, even small things. Reading books, explaining ideas to friends, making presentations, learning new skills.
That's a good exercise.
Then I looked at the list and tried to find patterns.
Patterns.
Yes, I saw that most of the things I enjoyed were about learning and teaching.
So that helped you see your direction.
Exactly. It wasn't one big dream. It was many small clues.
I love that word, clues.
Because knowing what you want is like solving a mystery.
That's true. And sometimes we expect a big moment, like suddenly you wake up and know your life purpose.
Like in movies.
Yes, but real life is not like that.
Usually it's slower.
And sometimes confusing.
I also think it's important to try different things.
Definitely.
You can't know if you like something if you never try it.
That's so true. Before I started podcasting, I was very shy about speaking publicly.
Really? You seem so comfortable now.
That's because I practiced, but at first I was nervous.
So, how did you know you liked it?
I didn't know. I just tried. And after a few episodes, I realized I felt excited before recording.
That's a good sign.
Yes, even if I was tired, I still wanted to do it.
That's how you know something is important to you.
I think another helpful question is, what kind of problems do I want to solve?
Oh, that's interesting.
Because every job, every life path has problems.
That's true. No job is perfect.
So instead of asking, what job is easy, maybe ask, what challenges am I willing to face?
Wow, that's very realistic.
For example, I don't mind speaking in front of people now, but I don't enjoy working alone all day without communication.
So, a job with teamwork fits you better.
Yes.
I think many people choose something because it looks good, not because it fits their personality.
Yes, they don't really know themselves.
So, knowing what you truly want starts with knowing yourself.
Exactly.
Your personality, your strengths, your weaknesses.
And your values.
Values are very important.
For example, some people value freedom more than stability.
And others value security more than adventure.
Neither is wrong.
It just depends on who you are.
I once worked in a very stable office job.
The famous company you mentioned before?
Yes, it was stable, organized, predictable.
Sounds good.
But I realized I value creativity and flexibility more.
So you felt limited.
Yes, I felt like I couldn't express myself fully.
That must have been frustrating.
It was, but I didn't understand why at first. I just felt unhappy.
Sometimes unhappiness is a message.
Exactly. It tells you something is not aligned.
So maybe if you feel unhappy, instead of ignoring it, you should ask why.
Yes, ask what is missing.
Or what do I need more of in my life?
Maybe you need more creativity, or more rest, or more challenge.
I also think it's okay if your answer changes.
Oh yes, that's very important.
What you want at 20 might be different from what you want at 35.
That doesn't mean you failed, it just means you grew.
Designing your life is not a one-time decision,
It's a continuous process.
like updating your plan.
Yes, checking in with yourself regularly.
Maybe once a year you can ask, am I still happy with this direction?
That's a great habit.
So if you're listening right now and thinking, I don't know what I truly want, don't panic.
You're not alone.
Start small.
Pay attention to your feelings.
Notice what gives you energy.
And notice what takes your energy away.
Write things down.
Try new experiences.
And most importantly, be honest with yourself.
Because designing the life you truly want begins with one simple thing.
Knowing yourself.
Exactly.
Your personality, your strengths, your weaknesses.
And your values.
Values are very important.
For example, some people value freedom more than stability.
And others value security more than adventure.
Neither is wrong.
It just depends on who you are.
I once worked in a very stable office job.
The famous company you mentioned before?
Yes, it was stable, organized, predictable.
Sounds good.
But I realized I value creativity and flexibility more.
So you felt limited.
Yes, I felt like I couldn't express myself fully.
That must have been frustrating.
It was, but I didn't understand why at first. I just felt unhappy.
Sometimes unhappiness is a message.
Exactly. It tells you something is not aligned.
So maybe if you feel unhappy, instead of ignoring it, you should ask why.
Yes, ask what is missing.
Or what do I need more of in my life?
Maybe you need more creativity, or more rest, or more challenge.
I also think it's okay if your answer changes.
Oh yes, that's very important.
What you want at 20 might be different from what you want at 35.
That doesn't mean you failed, it just means you grew.
Designing your life is not a one-time decision.
It's a continuous process.
Like updating your plan.
Yes, checking in with yourself regularly.
Maybe once a year you can ask, am I still happy with this direction?
That's a great habit.
So if you're listening right now and thinking, I don't know what I truly want, don't panic.
You're not alone.
Start small.
Pay attention to your feelings.
Notice what gives you energy.
And notice what takes your energy away.
Write things down.
Try new experiences.
And most importantly, be honest with yourself.
Because designing the life you truly want begins with one simple thing.
Knowing yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, Chloe. Now let's talk about a topic that many people care about.
Let me guess, money?
Yes, money versus passion.
That's always a big debate.
Some people say follow your passion. Others say be realistic, choose money.
So which one is correct?
I don't think it's black and white.
Me neither.
Money is important. We need it to pay rent, buy food, support our families.
Yes, we can't ignore that. Passion doesn't pay the bills by itself.
Exactly. But at the same time, if you only choose money and you hate your job, that can be very painful.
I've seen that happen. A friend of mine works in finance.
Good salary?
Very good, but every Sunday night he feels stressed.
Because Monday is coming.
Yes, he told me he feels tired all the time.
That's sad.
He has money, but he doesn't have energy.
That's a powerful sentence.
On the other hand, I also know someone who followed her passion for art.
Sounds great.
It is great. She loves painting, but at the beginning she had financial problems.
So both sides have challenges.
Exactly. That's why I think designing your life means finding balance.
Not choosing one and ignoring the other.
Yes, maybe at the beginning you keep your stable job and build your passion on the side.
Like a side project.
Yes, that way you reduce risk.
That's what I did, actually.
Oh, really?
Before I quit my marketing job, I started teaching part-time in the evenings.
That's smart.
It helped me test my passion.
And also earn some extra money.
Exactly. After a few months, I saw that I really enjoyed teaching.
So you didn't jump blindly.
No, I prepared step by step.
I think that's important. Sometimes people think following passion means making a big, dramatic decision.
Like quitting everything in one day.
Yes, but you can be practical and passionate at the same time.
I like that.
Also, passion can change.
That's true.
Maybe today you love photography. 5 years later, you might love something else.
So maybe instead of asking, what is my one passion for life, we can ask, what interests me now?
That feels less stressful.
And money goals can also change.
Yes, when you're young, maybe you want to earn a lot and travel.
Later, maybe you want stability for your family.
So designing your life means checking your priorities.
What matters more to you right now?
Is it growth? Is it security? Is it freedom?
And maybe the answer is different for each person.
Definitely.
I don't think there is one perfect formula.
No, the key is being honest.
If you choose money, admit it. If you choose passion, accept the risks.
And don't judge other people's choices.
Yes, everyone has different responsibilities and dreams.
So maybe the real question is not money or passion.
But how can I create a life that supports both?
That sounds much better.
Now let's talk about something that will definitely happen when you design your life.
Let me guess. Mistakes?
Yes, mistakes are unavoidable.
That's true. No one designs a perfect life.
Sometimes we make a decision and later we realized it wasn't the best choice.
And that can feel disappointing.
Have you ever made a big mistake in your career?
Yes, I have.
What happened?
After I left my office job, I accepted a freelance project that paid well.
Sounds good so far.
But the client was very difficult. They changed their requirements all the time.
Oh no.
I was stressed every day. I regretted accepting the project.
Did you quit?
I finished the contract, but I learned something important.
What did you learn?
Not every opportunity is a good opportunity.
That's a valuable lesson,
Before that, I thought I had to say yes to everything.
especially when you're starting something new.
Yes, I was afraid to say no.
But mistakes teach you about your boundaries.
Exactly. After that experience, I became more careful.
I also made a mistake when I first started teaching.
What kind of mistake?
I tried to copy another teacher's style.
Why?
Because he was very popular, I thought, if I teach like him, I will be successful.
Did it work?
Not really. It felt unnatural.
Because it wasn't you.
Yes, students could feel that I wasn't being myself.
So what did you do?
I stopped copying and started teaching in my own way.
That must have felt better.
Much better. That mistake helped me understand that authenticity is important.
I love that word, authenticity.
Designing your life means experimenting.
And experiments sometimes fail.
But failure doesn't mean you are a failure.
It just means that plan didn't work.
Exactly. You adjust and try again.
I think many people are too afraid of making the wrong decision.
So they make no decision at all.
Yes, they stay stuck because it feels safer.
But staying stuck can also be a mistake.
That's true.
I like to think of life as a draft.
A draft?
Yes, like when you write something, the first version is not perfect.
So you edit.
Exactly. You change, improve, rewrite.
That's a beautiful way to see it.
So if you made a wrong choice in the past, don't be too hard on yourself.
You were making the best decision with the knowledge you had at that time.
That's important to remember.
Instead of asking, why did I do that? Maybe ask, what did I learn?
Learning turns mistakes into growth.
And growth is part of designing your life.
So yes, you will make mistakes.
Yes, you will feel unsure sometimes.
But that's normal.
Because designing the life you truly want is not about being perfect.
It's about being brave enough to try, adjust, and continue. All right, Chloe, we've talked about fear, money, passion, and mistakes. Now let's make it practical.
Yes, let's talk about creating a simple plan.
Because without a plan, dreams can stay as dreams.
Exactly, but remember, we said simple.
Very simple, not a 50-page life strategy.
Please no.
So what's step one?
Step 1, be clear about what you want right now.
Not what you wanted 5 years ago.
Yes, right now. Maybe you want better health. Maybe you want a new skill. Maybe you want more free time.
Write it down.
Writing makes it real.
I like to ask, what do I want my life to look like in 1 year?
1 year feels close enough to imagine.
Yes, not too far and not too short.
Okay, so step 1, clarity.
Step 2,
Break it into small goals.
for example,
If you want a new career in 1 year, maybe your small goal is to take one course this month.
Or update your resume this week.
Exactly, small actions.
Step 3.
Take action every day or every week.
Even if it's just 20 minutes.
Yes, consistency is more important than big action one time.
I think many people wait for motivation.
Oh, yes, they say, I'll start when I feel ready.
But action creates motivation.
That's so true.
When you see progress, even small progress, you feel excited.
And that excitement helps you continue.
Another thing that helps is tracking your progress.
Like checking a box on a calendar?
Yes, or writing in a journal.
That makes you feel proud.
Exactly. Designing your life should not feel like punishment.
It should feel meaningful.
And don't forget to review your plan.
Yes, maybe every month ask yourself, is this still what I want?
If yes, continue.
If not, adjust.
Adjusting is not quitting.
That's important. Changing direction is sometimes growth.
So to summarize, know what you want, create small goals, take consistent action, and review.
Simple but powerful.
Wow, today's conversation was deep.
Yes, but I think it was very important.
Designing the life you truly want is not something only special people can do.
It's something everyone can do.
You don't need to be rich.
You don't need to be perfect.
You just need to be honest with yourself.
And brave enough to take small steps.
Maybe right now you feel stuck.
Or confused.
That's okay.
The fact that you are listening to this episode means you care about your life.
And that's already a great start.
Remember, you don't have to change everything today.
Just change one small thing.
One habit, one decision, one action.
And over time, those small changes will create a different future.
A future that you designed.
Not a life that just happened by accident.
We really hope today's episode gave you something to think about.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please subscribe to Daily Cup English.
Yes, and follow us so you don't miss our daily podcast episodes.
We upload new conversations every single day to help you improve your English naturally, and at the same time, we love talking about real-life topics like this.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
We truly appreciate you.
Take care of yourself.
And start designing the life you truly want.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.